Hi guys, so I'm excited to show you this part. I made these not too long ago, as a matter of fact, and I was completely surprised of how fresh it tastes. It was just completely different. I've never had these before, but they're chicken hummus naan wraps. Like, not none of your business, but chicken hummus naan wraps. I'm gonna show you guys how to start it off, but let me give you the ingredients. So we have salt. This one's gonna be to taste. We have curry powder, which is just to season the chicken. I normally do just maybe a tablespoon or two, but really it's just covering both sides of the chicken. I have garlic salt because I love that. Pepper. Oil. This is really for drizzle at the very end, so you can do like maybe 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons, depending how much you're gonna drizzle on top. We have these grape tomatoes. They're super delicious. They're easy to cut and they look really cute. I have a red onion. We're only gonna use half of this. I have spring mix. I usually just put spinach, but spring mix is really cute too. It looks super adorable. I have a cucumber, roasted red peppers. I tried the Sriracha, the Sriracha the last time, and that was super good because it had a fresh taste and also a little bit of spice. You know that I don't like too much spice, but it was just a perfect amount. Wraps here, I already toasted them. They're a little warm. We're gonna put it all, we're good to go with that. We're gonna go ahead and start with the chicken. What I like to do is drizzle salt. And let's do the curry on it as well. You can use almost any seasoning as long as the taste isn't too harsh when it comes to the flavors, because you don't want it to counteract with everything else that you're adding, the freshness to it. So now I'm adding a little bit of garlic salt, pepper, if it comes out. And then I'm gonna flip it and do the same thing. Woohoo, let's go. Okay. Here you go. Perfect. Because we're that much closer to just being done. This is one of those easy meals. So now let's go ahead and cut these pieces up. I usually go straight down. Small, thin slices, just so we can even them out as we're serving it onto the naan wraps. Okay, so now that we have this, we're gonna put it to the side and let's start fixing everything else. So I'm gonna get the bowl that we need. And all the other cute stuff. Doesn't this just look super cute? Let's peel this bad boy up. We're usually only using because it's only 4 wraps that I'm using it with, I'm gonna use either a 3/4 of the cucumber to half of it. So let's peel it. And then the other half of it, you can just stuff it in your face. At least that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so let's get rid of all this good stuff. But we're gonna go ahead and cut these up into slices. Remember, you only need 3/4 of it. You don't want them to be too large and in charge, especially in the naan, because you want it to blend well, not overbearing. So we got little pieces here. So now we're gonna cut the red onion. Excuse that I still have cucumber there. So we're gonna cut the red onion, half of it only. Let's cut the end off, that bad boy. Let's peel it. Get rid of this. You know, one thing I forgot to tell you guys is that I'm adding vinaigrette as well to this. Rest of it in there. And now I'm gonna cut the cherries up, small pieces, remember, little quarter slices of them. So slice, slice, turn it over, slice, turn it to the side, slice. Go ahead and mix this up. I used about 8 to 10 little grape tomatoes. But remember, you can always add a little bit more if you prefer. Now, something I forgot to mention was the balsamic vinegar. I'll add this right now once I add salt and pepper, and then we're good. Okay, so now let's add the pepper. Couple of pinches on that. Let's do the salt. Couple of pinches on there as well. And now let's add this. I usually add about 1/4 of a cup. Now let's mix this up and let's look at it. See, what we're doing is pretty much just adding all this good freshness to it. Man, that looks so good. Wow. Let's just try it just in case I'm wrong. That's good. We're almost there. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is bring over the naan wraps. And then now we're just gonna go ahead and spread these with hummus. You want a nice thin layer throughout. Here. So there we go. We've spread all the hummus on it. A nice little coat at the very bottom. You don't want to be overwhelming, but just enough. But let's try it just in case. Half of this has the chicken and half of it has the spring mix to it. So let's go ahead and drizzle chicken on it. I like to keep it consistent where I know that it's to the left, to the right. So I'll keep it on the left side just so I know. Just a little bit. If it falls out, right? Doesn't help, doesn't hurt to put a little bit. Okay, so now let's go ahead and add the spring mix to it. I like to kind of twist a little bit of the ends just so I have control of how much is going on there. But yeah, we're almost finished. So now that the spring mix is out of the way, we've already added, I like to add a little bit more other than our mix that we just put together. We're gonna drizzle it on top, and then we're gonna add a little bit of hint of oil, olive oil. Drizzle this mix that we made on top of this. You know, I normally put feta cheese on here as well. I like goat cheese. I mean, feta's perfect for this. But I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of feta cheese as well, crumbles, just to kind of sizz it up a little. Fill it with cheese on here. I'm gonna go ahead and add it. This is right before we're about to drizzle the oil. So let's just go ahead and put this. Doesn't this look delicious? I wish you could see it from the top of how they look right now. It's perfect. I'm gonna wash my hands, I'll be right back. So it looks like we're at the very end of this. It's already starting to look amazing. So this is the part, it's the last step. You can leave it like that, present it as it already is once I drizzle the oil. But why not present it to look pretty, right? So look, what I do is, how I control is I put the oil in a little container like this, and then I just pick it up with a spoon and drizzle it over. See how easy that is with the spoon. Drizzle on top. Turn. Mira. Look. You two can be a chef. That was bad. There you go. So yeah. Now I have one more thing I like to do. I've always loved presentation. So I have a little bit of rope here. It's this rope that you put on for a wrapping paper or whatever it is. I tend to just pick them up, put this rope underneath it, I tie it together, because I want them to look like an actual wrap, and since you're adding all this good stuff, the last thing it's gonna wanna do is close up, right? So then we just close. Look, we're almost there. Yay! I'm excited. So look, this is the finished product, and I have to say that this is now one of my favorite easy meals to make. 10 minutes, depending on how long, but yeah, they're super, super good. Look how delicious these look. I want you to get close. Mira, look. Yeah. You can't beat that. I mean, you probably can, but let's try it. I'll leave this on just because it looks pretty. I like the most is that you can taste the vinegar, the balsamic vinegar with the mix. It's a really nice blend of spices and ingredients. So thank you. Thank you again for watching. But I have a really good time with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Jose Zamorano on Facebook and on YouTube. And then on my Instagram, it's Jose Not Juan, Juan. Thank you so much for watching.